All right. Well, welcome to our second watch, Wormhole Watch of Deep Space Nine. This is our second week, and we are now going to be watching an episode past Prologue. The first official episode, the first one being the premiere episode. So now this is the series getting underway. Back again this week is Captain Fractured Filter, normally Fractured Filter, Adam the Renaissance Nerd. And joining us, despite what his name may say down below, is Jay Hitman, who apparently has some anti-Bajoran feelings.
Nuke Bajor. Nuke them all.
Nuke Bajor. Okay.
No.
Kill them with fire.
Bajor is a paradise of a world. It's beautiful.
You know, like Fractured, you are a DS9 noob.
Yes.
Adam and I are old Niners, obviously. Not just because we're older, but we're old Niners, having watched it at least half a dozen times or more. You were not able to watch last week with us, but I think you did watch the premiere episode. So Give me your overall impression of what you thought of the premiere episode, Emissary.
Well, a couple of things. I thought it was fantastic that Picard was involved in this episode. I thought it was the dynamic between Sisko and Picard. I learned that obviously Sisko hates Picard because he still sees Picard as Locutus, which I thought was interesting. Locutus, I'm sorry. Yes, Locutus, what I thought was interesting. I'm excited. It's a little bit different from Next Gen. I really enjoyed the episode. Okay. I think it was a slow build up, but I'm excited to see kind of how it goes. I haven't finished Next Gen, so I was curious. So Miles O'Brien is now chief of operations. So he did something. I guess you don't have to spoil it, but he's now no longer part of the Enterprise. He's now part of DS. Okay.
Yeah.
Correct.
Got it.
He's basically the chief engineer of the station. So this episode is called Past Prologue. I'm not going to say much because I think it's kind of better that I not tell you what's happening.
Cool. What's happening next week? Let's go.
Yep. Okay. All right. So let's get to the episode. Oh, crap. I forgot.
Oh, no. Already we're pausing.
No. Let it go.
Oh, my boy Garak.
It's Dr. Bashir, isn't it? I'm so glad
to
have made such an interesting new friend today.
Stranger danger.
Does he like him?
I think he wet himself.
Okay, I'm stopping right now.
What did I just
when you first said that, I thought something broke.
No,
you need to restart things, but
Adam knows why I'm so happy.
Yeah.
So, as I said before, one of the great things about Deep Space Nine is we just don't have crew. We have secondary characters. Garak, plain and simple, being introduced at this point, is one of those characters who is a secondary character, but plays so much more into the overall story.
Yeah, you have no idea. So some of the best, most let's just say,
oh wow,
nerve-wracking episodes. I think Brad probably think of which one I'm talking about are some Garak-centric episodes.
So as a secondary character, is he prominent then?
Oh,
by the sounds of it,
yes. Garak is mass. He's very important from beginning to end.
See, this is again where, and we're trying. Adam and I are really trying not to say a lot.
Mm-hmm. I got that, yeah.
But all right. So as noobs, I want to know what your impression of that whole scene was.
Stranger danger.
Yes, besides stranger danger. He was definitely he was establishing himself with one of the crew members, and also he was definitely sussing out some information. He's wanting to know what is known about him by even those sort of crew members, I'm guessing. The fresh-faced individuals that are coming in, and just kind of it seemed like a bit of a kind of what we've already been seeing, power plays going on, letting people know just that sort of stuff. So that's just kind of my quick gathering.
Seems like there's a power vacuum and somebody wants to fill it.
We don't know for a fact Garak's a spy, Doctor.
He is. You should have heard him. He
Hold on, can you pause it really quick?
just like that.
Is Garak was in the episode 1 dual Garak?
No, Garak was
No,
not.
that was
Mr.
Gul
One.
Dukat.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, never mind.
No, that's okay.
All spoonheads look alike. It's okay.
Oh my god! Can we stop with the racism and stereotypes? It's a utopian society in the future.
It used to be okay. We had these feelings, damn it.
His name is Tana Los. We fought together in the underground.
Commander.
Is the Prime Directive an important aspect here?
Not
Like it was
well.
the next gen?
No.
Yeah, because
Because
they're the Bajorans are
Warp capable.
yeah, they're warp capable. I mean, there's still a non-interference in Bajoran politics because they are not Federation, but it's still the Prime Directive has no essential part of their operating procedure.
Is basically you cannot interfere with the pre-warp culture.
Pre-warp culture. Okay.
Correct, because you don't want to advance them beyond the point. There's an episode in Next Generation, I believe, called First Contact, where Riker is undercover on a planet
Yeah.
and he
Yes.
gets captured. It's a
Yes.
And
they're about to right.
He fucks BB New Earth.
That's right. That's right. Fraser's he fucks Lilith, or Lilith tries to fuck him.
Yeah.
Uh,
It happens. It happens. Man whore.
You're on your own.
Whore.
You're on your own headcanon there, dude.
Man, whore.
Riker's a man
But-
whore.
My opinion on this whole episode: how much of a freedom fighter was Kira was, or how much of a terrorist was she?
Terrorist, since she's Bajoran.
Just off the bat. No hesitation either.
You're just so tainted by TNG.
There is no when it comes to spoonheads, there's no terrorism. It's freedom fighting.
Okay.
I'm on a wait and see policy.
I mean, look at her. She looks like a terrorist.
What?
She looks like somebody I want to get out of that uniform. That's what she looks like. Don't
We
don't
have
inter-
totally different sides of the coin.
do not
It's not even the same coin.
do not
No, it's
interfere
not.
with my beautiful memories of wanting to have non-visitor interrogate me and then turn into like
Okay.
a special session when I was
boy.
a kid. Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
that,
ruin
that's definitely giving in your outtakes.
Yes, but
Oh,
I suggest you get your priorities straight, Major.
this is gonna get a bit physical to throwing her around like that. You didn't see Picard throwing anybody around unless it was really out of anger, at least from what I saw.
Ben, that Bajoran woman you have working for you interrupted a staff meeting to tell me how she disapproves of your handling of this asylum matter.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
this show's in 1993. That's a female admiral.
No, I was told they didn't exist.
That's true.
It's like,
It's called being a bitch.
or that.
Ooh,
Listen,
the
Kira's-
admiral or Kira?
Kira.
Yeah.
Admiral,
Oh, yeah.
she the admiral has all the right in the world to say, yeah, get your shit in line, Sisko.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I understand where
Wait, how many times do I present the complete opposite side and I'm totally fucking with you guys?
Oh, every freaking live stream you do. Yeah. It's...
Yeah. Now imagine I do that and I'm being paid to do that.
Oh boy, you are a terror.
That's what I'm paid to do. It's my job.
I know.
He might be the only one who could defend the Bajorans.
Not gonna let that go, are you?
He is.
No,
I-
no,
we're gonna
he's
have-
a very singular mind on certain things. You're gonna learn this.
We're gonna really have to work on Hitman here. I mean, I'm not even certain where your anti-Bajoran attitude comes from, but also, Klingon bubes.
Yes.
I was gonna say I'm a little distracted by the
Yeah,
by the,
listen,
by the
listen.
bube windows, but
I'm
just trying not to look at the faces. If they have a paper bag, I think that might be okay.
Yeah,
They're not attractive.
I'd risk it with Baitor. I'd risk it. The one in the back. I'd risk it.
Also, hey, where's all the smoke coming from in the bar?
Hey, yeah, good question. Wouldn't there be like
Kira's rear.
ventilation taking? Damn.
I'm sorry, that was uncalled. I apologize.
Wow. Wow.
You're gonna see what I have to deal with on every
Oh,
Saturday.
Jesus.
Kira's rear. Come on, that's classic Bajoran.
God. I've got to figure out this hatred of Bajorans. We're not. This is literally the second episode we're watching, and you are like so anti-Bajoran. Jesus Christ, dude.
Are the Bajorans somebody I should be hating? I don't know.
Listen, you can't trust anybody who carries a bomb in their earring.
You doesn't have a bomb in her earring.
It's not a bomb?
No.
Looks like a bomb.
It's not a
What?
bomb.
It's a bomb.
It's a religious artifact.
That's what they want you to think.
Sir.
Go over my head again, and I'll have yours on a platter.
Now,
I
think
like
this
him.
this is a difference between him and Picard.
Then again, no one ever would have done that to Picard.
Airlock her out of airlock? Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Wow.
Push her out of airlock? I don't know. Maybe not. He's more cultured.
So, let us haggle.
What's your impression of Garak in this episode?
Slimy.
Now.
He's just playing.
Does
her.
anybody realize that is
I
the
realize
replacement of Gordon
it's
Bombay in the
politician.
Mighty Ducks?
That's
What was
random.
that? What?
Wow, you're right.
He's the coach in Mighty Ducks 3.
Yeah, you're
He
right.
is?
Wow, you are right.
Hey man, did you say you like Garak?
He's very Slytherin-esque. If he was,
Oh,
yes, I think he would be a Slytherin.
Ready photons, Chief. We'll fire as soon as they slow their impulse.
Aye, sir.
Sisko's ruthless.
You can either surrender now to me, or you can wait for the Cardassian warship. I can let them deal with you this time.
Savage.
There'll be no further resistance, Commander.
Does this dude really fear the Cardassians that much that he would throw himself to the Federation?
There are 4 lights.
mm-hmm.
Still don't like her.
You just had to throw that in.
Luckily, as they make those uniforms more and more skin tight.
I was gonna say that.
This is very.
You have to wait a few
very-
more seasons.
Very different than Next Gen. Very different. Even the storytelling is very different.
What did you guys think overall of this episode?
Really
good.
I liked it.
And I'm like, Kira, freedom fighter or terrorist? Because
Terrorist.
that's the struggle she's having.
Right.
Terrorist by far.
Well, that seems that
Under the
seems to be
guy,
even
I'd
the-
say this: terrorist under the guise of freedom fighting.
Well, and I'd
But-
say for this episode as a whole, that was kind of the whole nature of it, of just where alliances stand. Where do these people now in this sort of situation, who are they going to be more favoring, even their own people, or sticking more to Starfleet and what they're trying to accomplish here on the Deep Space Nine? Because even with oh great, I'm already forgetting names.
Kira?
No, not Kira, but the Taylor.
Oh, Garak.
Garak is another guy that you're trying to understand, where does his loyalties really lie, as you ask, like how connected is he with
He's literally like
Cardassians?
Snape. You can't.
Well, he also, but he played a very key factor in that end for the Klingons knowing where they were going to be, knowing where they're going to meet, and how then that got to then be for Sisko and them to set up the sting operation essentially to bust them. So he's
Do you think he's out for himself, or do you think he has an ulterior motive?
Well, I think it's a little early to tell, but
I
he's
get
already
snake vibes.
well, like I said, stranger danger, snake in the grass and stuff like that.
No,
He
like
does.
Professor Snape from Harry Potter. I
Oh,
think.
Snape.
Oh, you said
Oh,
Snape.
Yes,
Oh,
Snape. I'm
Oh,
getting
oh,
vibes.
that's interesting.
so double, triple agent sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
he's got to
well, like
play
I said,
his part
he's
well.
because you would think he would, if he was full on for the Cardassians and everything, he would allow the man to be captured for sure. And they get
But he didn't.
the four
Well,
lights, but he didn't. He allowed Bashir, which I think that's kind of the funny thing about this episode. Yes, it's Kira centric, but Bashir kind of played his part too, and had a bit of a focus on him, kind of his naivete to everything, but like he was having something to do other than being a doctor. So
even though he didn't know what to do. I don't even know if he knows how to wipe his own butt, honestly, at this point in time. But
wow.
that's neither here nor there. I can't put a finger on Kira.
Is she being
But
a
do the rest
patriot
of the
to
Bajoran
Bajor?
peasants think that she's a traitor?
Bajoran peasants.
I mean, that's just one faction of the Bajorans. I mean, what do the regular Bajorans think? Who's laughing at me?
Me?
I'm just laughing. You and your anti-Bajorophobe. Bajoraphobia.
Well, do I need to find a better, a more respectful word than peasant? Let's see.
I'm just trying. I've got to get to your hatred for the Bajorans because literally all you've literally seen is
had
next
Ro.
gen.
You've had Ro. That's all you've had. There's been,
she was terrible. Back to the topic at hand, Kira. I don't know. It's interesting development. So I don't know whether to. I don't know. Fracture, what do you think? Do you trust her?
Well, she kind of brought up the very interesting point at the end there is that, she's kind of she's at her core still that freedom fighter for
You
Bajor,
still her strong, but okay.
She's kind of finding it's just now changing tactics, finding a new way to fight for her people and everything like that. And by her being a representative on the station and, keeping a peace and everything, being the good Bajor that she is or whatever, that's kind of now her new little battle that she's taking hold in a sense. It's just like she's like not the violence. This is going to be more kind of in that bit of diplomacy realm, but she's still kind of fiery at times.
So a couple quick things about this episode. It is written by Kathleen Powers, whose original concept, interestingly, Kira and Tana were supposed to be former lovers.
You got that feeling that they started out that they was leaning that direction, but it was quickly abandoned.
Yeah, it was also abandoned, and I kind of think that's fine. I think that would have added more complications to the story if they came out with it.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is the first appearance of Elam Garak. One more point, just so you know, the admiral who read the riot act to Ben Sisko's name was Susan Bay Nimoy.
Oh,
really?
That was Nimoy's wife.
Was it really?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
That's cool.
That's cool.
How would you rank this 1 to 10? We're just going to say Latinum. Go press Latinum. How many bars would you rank this episode? Having just seen the first one. Actually, what would you rank the first one? Fractured. What would you rank the first episode? 1 to 10. How many bars of Latinum?
Trying to think here. I'd probably go for I'd put it high. I'd put it probably between an 8 or a 9 out of 10.
Wow.
It was good. Like I said, it drug me in, and I would have binged watched this whole first season if we weren't doing this.
Fractured. What was for this one though?
For this one, kind of had a little few slow points, but it worked out. And like I said, the whole you're trying to understand everybody's loyalties and everything like that. And we kind of took a little bit of a step back from the way certainly the first episode opened up and everything for sure. But even as weird and kind of off-putting as Garak could be, he was an interesting character for sure. This I'll go maybe just a little bit in the other point of more like probably 7 out of 10 for this.
Okay.
Still good, still interesting. But yeah, like it kind of took a few steps back there, but it was good. It was good.
Okay. Hitman, did you finish all of the first episode?
I did.
Okay. So how would you, on 1 to 10, how many bars of latinum?
I'd say, on the figure skating, I always do the figure skating skill because once you get to 10, you can't go above it. But
Your perfection.
I'd set probably 7 out of 10.
Okay.
But I'm a sucker for next gen. So seeing Picard, and then the Borg, like I'm a sucker for that. But the development was really good. I liked how it focused on, we got the story, the backstory of Sisko and everything, which I think is important. So I'd say 7 out of 10. I might go to an 8, but I'd say it's between a 7 and an 8.
Now I'm going to ask Adam, but myself and Adam are probably also going to be rating this based on seeing the entirety half a dozen plus times.
Don't tell me you're going to get a 5 out of 10.
I'm going to give a blanket rating for season 1. But all of season 1 for me is always going to be based upon foreknowledge, a 6 and a 7. Average between 6 and 7. Just because for me the epic shit isn't until season 3.
Yeah.
That's when we get. That's when we start getting 8s and 9s.
Ooh, like Enterprise of yesterday, 8 and 9.
Yesterday's Enterprise.
Yes, yesterday's Enterprise, fantastic episode. I thought it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it.
I mean, there's stuff comparable of Best Both Worlds, part 1.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, the thing about this, there is. I mean, we're talking season 6 right now, and when all I got to say is, Brad,
there's going to be episodes that are like inner light quality episodes.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm like I'll say right now, like 9.5. You're damn right, I do it again. Brad knows exactly what I'm talking about. That's like peak DS9 right there, and that's like peak Sisko. It's peak DS9, but that's season 6. So that there is so much more to come in terms of what's going to go on. But overall, I mean, 6.
Honestly,
6, 7, yeah.
Honestly, I have to agree with Adam. Like, I would rate almost every episode, season 6 or 7. I would actually rate the Emissary as a 7. I would actually rank Encounter 4 as a 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Just really quick. I don't know if we're low on time, but why did you not?
No, overall, because I've seen everything at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe, and honestly, when I first saw it, I was just kind of meh. I just didn't get it.
It's not possible for you to like just try to forget everything that you.
No, because I'd have to go back.
I mean,
30 plus years.
Yeah. Brad said it. He and we've seen I've seen TNG collected probably 10, 11 times all the way through. I mean,
you guys got to remember, I started watching Star Trek in 1979. I started Wrath of Khan in the theaters.
Yeah, and I started watching in the mid 80s. So I mean,
so I just want to understand clearly. You rate this episode higher than Encounter at Farpoint.
I rate this episode honestly. I would rate this episode as a 5 bars of latinum.
Okay.
I think Emissary. I'm fine with giving Emissary 7 bars. And we're going with bars because that is that's the monetary system on Deep Space Nine. So we will always be talking bars of latinum. No stars. It's bars of latinum.
I'm okay with that.
So we will have another episode next week. It's called A Man Alone. That's going to be an Odo-centric episode. Do not look into it. I will not send you any previews or anything.
All right.
But until next week, Fractured, where can we find you?
You can find me on my YouTube channel, The Fractured Filter, between YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, Odysee, and same for The Fractured Filter Gaming. I'll be doing my gaming streams Wednesday morning, and I should be doing one either Tuesday or Wednesday night with the Melee games. And of course, I'll be on Static's Weekend pregame Thursday night. And of course, with the anti-Bajoran there, Jay Hitman. Every Saturday at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we do a little show called Saturday Night Sith, where we talk about, yes, Star Wars and among many other things.
Jay
Or
Hitman, aka Commander Newb Bajor. Where are you going to be next?
Well, you find the same thing. Not all those channels, of course, but Saturday Night Sith. Next week I'll be there, and hopefully I'll have an invite to come watch this again Sunday. This has been a blast.
Adam the Renaissance Nerd, tell us where we can find you.
I find me at my channel, The Renaissance Nerd, where I do takes, reviews, discussion stuff. Still doing Mellow Mondays tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, where we just chill out, have a good time. I'm going to do one of my autopsy streams where this week it'll be the rise and fall of BioWare. Friday is Ballbusters on Dermy Wormy's channel, where we do degenerate, stupid things. We make Dermy make snow angels in the middle of the road. And this Saturday, as always, Saturday Night Drive-In, 6 p.m. Eastern, with myself and Jed the Hollywood Scholar. This week, we are watching Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. And then, of course, I'll be on Saturday, probably playing whatever game we're playing. And every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, you can come to my channel and watch the Roundtable, where we give our takes, our unique, fun, silly takes on the week's events. And
again, thank you all for showing up. I appreciate anyone who actually watches this. Let's start celebrating Good Trek again.
Hell yeah.
And as I always say, question, comments, what is systems down below? Click all those good buttons. We'll see you guys next time.